So, hopefully you watched the last video about moving averages, or maybe you didn't have to. So this is a more in-depth analysis of the moving averages of just an example of where it does and doesn't work. So on the charts of AMD, this is back in May, April, June of 2019. There was times where the moving averages didn't work at all. There was no clean set way to say, oh, well, if it broke under, it would go down, and if it broke over, it would go up. Here, there is a time where there's just a nice trend line that could be worked in here. Right there. So you could just see the downtrend there, and once it broke above the 9 EMA and the trend line there, you could see that's where it really blasted off from 27 to 34. And then it kind of did it again. If you looked at an hourly, you'd be able to see the break of the trend. So I guess in this instant, trend lines are working better than the 9 EMA. So I guess for different markets, there's just different indications of what to watch for. So if you look here, that trend line held up very well up until it didn't. Obviously, that's usually how that works. So if you'd gotten short even any of those days right before it crashed, you would have been great. And so these trend lines are really what was moving AMD this whole period of time. And as you can see, this is October. This is when the Fed started injecting money through the repo purchases. And if you look, there's only a handful of times where AMD closed under the 9 EMA. And realistically, it really didn't break it hard until this area right here. So again, you can see you could buy at the 9 EMA. If I put the 5 EMA in, you could probably even get better entries there with an exit at the break of a 9 EMA. The 9 EMA is just great for very strong trending markets like this. Another time I love the 9 EMA is on the 5-minute chart. That's one of my new favorite setups. As you can see here, you could have rode AMD from, let's say, 55.50. You could have gotten in over here because it was also breaking out above its old high at 55.50. It had already broken its old high, and it was finding support where it used to have resistance. If you look at the 1 hour here. So that was a really important level. So you could have gotten there today, and I was actually watching that. You could have gotten in there, and you could have rode it all the way up until it broke the 9 EMA with conviction, and you could have gone out around here, I'd say, or even on that bar where it really started getting red. And even at that, you would have gone from 55.5 to 57.5, which is, a few percent, 3%. It's pretty huge gains. So I always like that. The 9 EMA, it's really powerful on the 5-minute chart when you have a really strong trending stock. It's really powerful on the daily chart when you have a strong trending chart. The 9 EMA is just great. And of course, always, you can use the trend lines as well, but just some charts are some markets are better for the trend lines, and some are better followed with the 9 EMA, and it's just whatever works. I hope this video has helped you, and if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave something in the comments. Thank you.